Hey guys, what's up? It's me, James. Let's talk about LabOratory. I want to talk about my first experience at LabOratory in Berlin.
LabOratory is a gay bar and club. It is massive. The space is huge and it is spectacular. Think of a spooky warehouse scene in a scary movie with dim red lighting, cages upstairs, rows of glory holes, rooms full of slings, and dark corners. Except there's nothing scary about this place.
Now, I'm gonna try to keep it PG-13 because this is YouTube and I don't want to get banned. But I did write these stories down in my gay Berlin travel guide. The link is in the description below if you want to check it out.
We headed straight for the bar and saw guys wearing an assortment of leather/fetish attire, completely nude or in underwear. This place is massive and filled to the brim with hot, naked men.
The first time I ever went to LabOratory was amazing. This place is just so huge and so fun, and I had no idea what to expect. It was just mind-blowing. It was cool. And of course, I get emails from some of the people who read my blog asking me, hey, I'm looking for lab and I can't find it, please help. It was the same thing with me. I got lost, because it shares a building with Berghain. So I thought, well, do I have to go to Berghain? Do I have to wait in that long ass line? So I went around the building and I was like, what's happening? What's going on? But I went around the wrong way. And then I went to the next building and I was lost. So finally I went into a different club and I was like, hey, where's lab? And they're like, you have to actually go down here and up there and weave around the people and pay your entrance fee and then you can get it.
Lab has a lot of themed nights. Berlin celebrates the freedom to enjoy the fetishes you want, whether they're vanilla or extreme. You can find the party you're looking for, and Lab probably has a party for you. The first time I went was a Friday.
It was Friday. Friday is their 2-for-1 no dress code, which actually means 2-for-1 drinks. That was the theme of the day, and no dress code actually means that you wear whatever you want. If you want to be naked, then be naked. So because of the no dress code thing, you could wear a jockstrap, wear your favorite gear, wear, preppy outfit if you want. It's just kind of a free-for-all and it's really cool and I loved it. So I was like, all right, this is cool. I'm gonna get in my underwear because I like being in my underwear, and I assumed that my two friends that were with me kept their clothes on, and I was like, oh, this is kind of awkward now. So the place is set up super freaking amazing. The bar, there's a big bar at the front where you order drinks, and then there's a giant area right in front of the bar, and there's like all these little nooks and crannies. There's like a sling, there's a place where you can like be like this, there is like a dark room, then there's like little hallways that go to like a back patio area, and when you take one of the hallways there's actually a little like a little satellite bar where you can also order drinks. It's amazing. It even has an upstairs with some cages and other slings. There's like a golden shower area.
The first thing I did upon entering was head to the toilets. I didn't want to wait in a long line, but it was too late. I discovered lots of beautiful naked German men, filthy toilets, and waited in a long line on top of puddles of water. Here's how it went down.
Let me talk to you about the restrooms. Let's say you're coming from a tourist site, or you're with your family and you're like, hey family, I'm gonna go do my own thing, and you didn't have a chance to clean yourself, if you're a bottom. The toilet stalls has a hose so you can clean yourself and get ready. And it was actually the first thing I did. I said, hey, I told my friends, let's go hit the restroom before it gets busy. Well, it was actually too late. Even though we got there like an hour into the doors opening, there was a line, and there's like one step There's one step that goes into the restroom, and I stepped down, and my shoes were soaked. It was like an inch of water on the floor, and I was like, I felt the water hit my feet right away. I might as well be barefoot. And I was like, oh my God, what did I just step on? It was just water, but it was douche water. It was my first experience. I was like, okay, just go with it. I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna pretend like this didn't happen. When you walk into the restrooms, there's like a row of many sinks. I didn't count, but let's just say there's 10. And the guys use those sinks to wash up after they're done with whoever they were playing with, and then they go back. And then they come back and they wash up some more. And it's just a beautiful sight. As soon as you land there, you're like...
The Glory Hole area is my favorite area by far, and I should mention that this picture is for visual references only. Here, the guys line up and wait their turn to have fun with the anonymous person behind the hole. And you guessed it, you can be that anon guy if you want.
My favorite place was the Glory Hole area. So the Glory Hole, there's like a series of Glory Holes. And on a Friday, there is a line on each of these Glory Holes. So you can be either, if you want to wait in line, or you can be the one behind the wall, right? If you catch my drift. And so I stayed there, and I was there for like an hour. It was so amazing. I just really, really enjoyed this area. And I was behind the wall, of course. But it was just kind of like a next. So that was pretty much my favorite part. But then the place, when it gets busy, like on a Friday, they open the back patio. And the back patio, oh my God, oh.
The back area is a massive open space. It's like a labyrinth made of 18-meter crates sitting on top of each other. Each container has a sex room where you will find a sling, seat, or play area. This place is absolutely incredible.
The back patio is actually, it's like an open space. And there are all of these 18-meter crates on top of each other. And each of the 18-meter crates is its own room with a sling or a dark room where you can go with a group or one-on-one and just have a good time. It is so amazing. It is so amazing. And the place is so big. It's such a giant space. It was seriously like 500 guys in all shapes, all colors, all sizes, wanting to play. It didn't matter where you looked. It was happening there, 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 it was happening behind you, it was happening in front of you. You were just like, oh, excuse me, let me walk over you because you're on the floor getting it on kind of thing. It was so cool. It was so liberating. And not to mention, I forgot, they do have private cabins. So if you're a one-on-one type of person and you meet somebody, you can be like, hey, let's go to the private cabin and get our freak on. You can find some more details in my gay travel blog. Specifically, I have a LabOratory Berlin review in my blog. I'll link to it in the description below. It has a lot more details about the story, more details that I can really talk about here on YouTube. So check it out. I think you guys will enjoy it. And if you want more details of some of the different nights and how things went with me, and even when I took Rasmus, check out my Gay Berlin travel guide. The link is in the description below. I think you guys are gonna like it.